and welcome back to Backyard Bushcraft. On this episode, we're going to be talking about shelters.
We're going to show you tons of designs of shelters for different environments that you can even build at home.
So let's go.
So to show you about natural shelters, we decided to build them in miniature. This is my version of a mini shelter. I've gone for the what's commonly called a one-person dog kennel. This is the outside frame of it. So it's 2 Y poles over here, or 2 poles with a nice little notch in it, and then 1 long pole, as long as the person would be, and then a bunch of poles on the outside. Then what you do is you take that and you cover in more sticks, lots of leaves, lots of debris, and you make it waterproof. So just like I said before, I've showed you the skeleton structure. This is what it should look like once it's all done. I've got the same layers of sticks building up the actual frame. Then I've got a layer of grass, a layer of leaves, and then finally a layer of bark. I've got a bit over the top here, and I put some fire reflector walls, got my wood pile already, a nice entrance. But this would effectively be a really good one-man shelter. Ideally, you want as much stuff on the outside to try and make it waterproof, but we'll see if that's the case later.
So, you've seen the frame of the one-man dog kennel. This is called a lean-to. Quite simple, really in reality. You take a bunch of sticks and you lean them against a crossbeam, either between 2 trees or in this case 2 Y poles. And then what you do is you build a nice solid wall in between. Keep the heat in, and again, this is just a skeleton view, and this is what it looks like when it's complete. And this is my completed lean-to. I went with dried grass, just the same as Kyle, some reeds on there too, and then I topped it off with a nice thick layer of moss that's hopefully going to make it waterproof. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple tests. We're going to do a rain test, a livability test, and a fallen tree test. So let's find out what happens in these conditions. So the first test is our rain test. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some water on top of Kyle's shelter. We thought it'd be fair to do the other ones, and we'll just see if it is indeed waterproof. So we'll just a little bit of a drizzle, a bit of a monsoon. I don't know, what do you think? Waterproof? Not waterproof? I think it's pretty waterproof.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of how my shelter did. Let's see how Chris's does. Little bit leaky. Next part is the livability. Is this shelter an effective place to stay in?
No, definitely not. Livability, you know, I fancy my chances on this one. Let's find out. Hey, it's wet in here. And now for my favorite test, the storm test. We all know when you build a shelter, you have to pick a secure area to put it. Not underneath a dead tree is a good start. Let's find out what would happen to Kyle's shelter if he pitched it underneath a dead tree. Oh dear.
Man, I really like that shelter. Anyway, let's see if Chris's can stand the same test. I think that's a no.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Backyard Bushcraft. We hope you enjoyed our miniature shelters and the various tests that we've done on them.
If you'd like to build some shelters at home and share them with us, just tag us on Instagram at the Bushcraft Company.
So have fun at home, guys, and show us what you come up with. But Kyle, I just thought of one more test that we could do.
Yeah.
The Godzilla test.